Done inspiring you this morning. The lady you are about to meet, oh my gosh, she just embodies it.
She really does. Her name is Tammi Fuller. She's the founder of Campowerment, a place where hundreds of women find strength every single year. Tragically, the camp was ravaged by the recent California wildfires, and now Tammi is trying to rebuild.
It looked like hell had swallowed paradise, a mushroom cloud over Malibu. In the center of it, this.
Campowerment was fun, silly, it was loving, it was everything I wanted it to be and more.
Campowerment, sacred ground for hundreds of women who would visit every year to find strength and friends for life.
The goal is to help women find their passion, figure out what makes them happy, and give them the tools to help get there.
Here, women felt safe to share pain, joy, and secrets.
Really been beyond what it's been a gift.
The camp was Terry Fuller's dream. She turned it into reality.
I wanted to go to a place that reminded me of my happiest days of my life, and that was camp.
Then came the fire, and the camp was gone.
So this is the dining hall where everything was set up.
The devastation would destroy most people. The camp would be done. But Tammi Fuller is not most people. In a strange irony, Campowerment's slogan is reignite your life. Now the wildfires have reignited Tammy's passion.
Yeah, and Tammi, you are the real deal. Oprah wrote she was wowed by Campowerment, and Tammi, you wow us.
Yeah, thank you so much for being here with us, Tammi. You know, you truly, truly inspire us. But I want to briefly start by talking about what Campowerment is and why this was so important for you to start back in 2013.
So I loved summer camp when I was a kid. I grew up back east, and I believe that we don't have enough joy in our lives.
Yeah.
And I was a television producer, and I was very blessed to be able to connect with hundreds of experts in many fields over in all my years of TV. And I wanted to create joyful spaces for humans to recognize and realize their full potential. But it wasn't only about empowerment and inspiring people through workshops and stuff. It was more about wrapping it in the fun and games that allowed people to let their hair down, drop their shoulders a little bit, disconnect from tech. That's why we go to camps, because there's no wireless.
Yeah.
And reconnect with themselves and a sisterhood. And it's not just for women now. We're also working with companies and corporations, because people have come home from camp back to their offices, and their companies are like, we need our people to thrive. How do we do that? The fun and the joy that you brought back and the inspiration, we need as well.
And you transform lives. I mean, this is a 3.5-day camp for adults. People gain so much from this.
Here's what we do. We create the space for people. We open the door and give opportunities and tools from really, really brilliant experts. They're thought leaders, they're TED talkers, they're trailblazers in many fields that we all need. Look, let's face it, we all need to be coached. And if somebody said to you, where do you need help? We probably have 5 or 6 areas of our life that could use that help. So we bring in about 12 to 15 experts in all of these fields at different camps. This was to be our 23rd camp. When we were up in Malibu, we were awaiting the arrival of 160 women, 70 of whom were coming from other parts of the country. And we were up there setting up when the fires, we were about 40 miles away, but the winds started to kick up. The Santa Ana winds were really bad. We were 800 feet up. We evacuated down below. Left everything, thought we were coming back the next morning to greet our people, had no idea that within 14 hours the entire place would be decimated.
Wow. So what has the process been like trying to rebuild from this and trying to move forward from it? Because, I mean, that's so traumatic just to lose everything.
It's one thing to say you're going to rebuild. It's another thing to do that.
Yeah.
We were really, really inspired by the love and the support of our community. So because we had so many people already in town who were coming for the weekend, we decided to host an impromptu gathering. We did an ecstatic dance party to just sort of let go and play. You know, that's part of the secret of camp. We do the fun, and we do competitive games. We do karaoke and lip sync jams. We do drum circles. We do all kinds of really fun things. So as people gathered, we we were all sort of grieving together. And as we talked to people and they said, you've changed our lives, we actually have a 50% return rate at our women's group, which is really surprising.
Well, it's sisterhood. And
Yeah.
I was reading, I loved the inspiration behind starting this, because you were saying, you know, it was just women getting together trying to relate, like, hey, I'm divorced, I'm married, I make more money than my man, like
And
all
it's not
kind
even
of
things that you want, it's things that you needed. You know, it's
women don't realize we've raised the bar. Society has raised the bar so high for us, we're never getting there. So we all don't feel enough anyway, right? So wouldn't it be great to be in a space with people who don't know you, who don't judge
and
you?
you're always comparing. You're always saying, oh, if they can do it, why can't I do it? What's wrong with me?
But nobody's telling the truth.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, that's the hardest part. Yeah.
And so here you're in a space, we say you can't say what you do for a living for the first 24
Which I love.
hours.
That is the most amazing thing, because you just go in there, everyone's equal. Everyone's
Everybody's
the same.
on the same playing field, and we're all dealing with the same stuff.
Yeah.
You know, we're working too hard, we're not working out enough, we're giving our kids too much, we're caring for aging parents, we have money issues, we're stressed out at work, we're trying to get dinner on the table. When are we supposed to have time to meditate or relax or regroup? You know, we have to get out of our heads and into our bodies in order to really feel who we are. Life is coming at us so fast today. And I loved camp so much as a kid that I thought, wouldn't it be great to bring this summer camp wrapped the life experience and the real toolbox, but wrapped in the fun and games, which allows our experts to not just share wisdom in an
And your experts are
interactive
amazing,
way.
by the way.
They're
One
amazing,
of our experts is actually my doctor. So
That's-
I love this. So, well, thank you so much. This was so great, Tammi.
Thank you. We have a camp in Running
that's right.
Springs.
Running
which is
Springs,
in
March
Lake Arrowhead,
22nd.
March 22nd to
Yes.
25th. We have like 5 or 6 spots left. And then we're doing another one in Ojai.
Okay.
We hope to get to Malibu once they rebuild, if they rebuild, but that's where my heart is. And you'll see my necklace. I'm one tough bitch.
Yes,
We
you are.
really-
Yes, you are, Tammi. Well, the next Campowerment retreat is in Running Springs, like Tammi said. It's in the San Bernardino Mountains, and it runs Friday, March 22nd to Monday, March 25th. So check out the website for more details.